Hello, my dear Leos. This is your horoscope for January 2024. I'm really sorry that I'm a little bit late with this forecast, but I, felt the need to tell you how January is amazing month, is going to be amazing. So let's start. On January 4th, Mars, the planet of action, our engine, our drive, our motivation, moved into your sixth house. Sixth house, Mars in the sixth house will fuel your work. This is a house of work, house of everyday routine and job. Mars will bring for you here quite a lot of tasks, a lot of projects, quite a lot of work, and Mars will make you more productive, efficient, and will teach you endurance, because Mars in your sixth house, which is in Capricorn, it's elevated. Mars is feeling good itself, and it can show all his power, all his good sides, and that is productivity, efficiency, and endurance. And it will give you the right edge, right stamina to finish all those tasks and all that job that will be coming to your way quite in a big amount. If this is not related with work for you, then sixth house is about health. It's about health matters house. So your health might come to your attention, and this let's say issue related to your health or matter to your related health might need even surgical intervention, or it just might simply mean quite a lot of checkups, back and forth, going to the hospital or seeing a doctor, because Mars is indicator of all things sharp, including knives and surgical knives. So here might be that situation that you might need a surgery, let's say. So Mars will make you, pay attention to your health. Mars coming to the sixth house, Mars is natural ruler of your ninth house, and ninth house is about everything foreign. So Mars coming to your sixth house might bring a foreign client at your work if you are in that area, or you will have to travel for work. It might bring a travel too. So this kind of topics might come up as well, or you might need a visa. You might not need to get a visa for work, let's say, or attracting a foreign partner, business partner. This sixth house will be very important for you, my dear Leos, my shining Leos, for you during whole January, because you will understand why I'm saying this after I will tell you all about January, what is happening in the sky, it's sixth house will be really important for you, because all the planets will move forward and will group, actually bringing more energy, lighting up your sixth house. On January 11th, there is new moon in your sixth house, my dear Leos, 20 degrees. New moon is all about new beginnings, new story, new chapter of life, something new information. Leos who were born on 11th of August, plus or minus 5 days, will be affected the most by this new moon. And this new moon is crazy positive, highly positive new moon, very sweet and amazing new moon. You might be starting new project, or you might decide to move to healthy life, let's say, eating healthy as well. It's about eating habits, sixth house. It's about fitness. You might start going to gym or doing some workouts at home, or wherever you are, let's say, and doing it on an everyday basis, let's say. Or and this new moon, by the way, will be supported by Uranus. Uranus is the planet of surprises. It's like a planet of electricity. And Uranus will be situated in your 10th house. 10th house is the house of career and job and social status. So you might maybe, decide here, let's say, waking up early, as your, sixth house is also about everyday routine, your regime. So you might change completely, and you will decide to start waking up early every day. And Uranus here from your 10th house might bring also, you might be chosen as an expert, let's say, or manager of the project that will be starting around this new moon, or you might be chosen to lead some kind of a work. Also, let me think. Also, 10th house is the house of your father. It's the father's life. There might be a situation that, let's say, your father is coming to visit you, that actually will be unexpected news for you. And you will have to change your routine, everyday life, let's say, regime, because of that, because he is coming to, let's say, live with you or pay a visit for a few days or even a few weeks. Because new moon is unfolding its story, next 3 months, let's say. Or simply that you will have to take care of your father. This might come up to you too. On the next day, 12th of January, this is a highly superb day. It's a stellar day, 5-star day. Please note it to yourselves. At this day, planet of action, Mars, will contact two other planets, Saturn and Jupiter. They will make a beautiful contact, on the sky. It's a very positive contact. During this day, 12th of January, you might get a promotion or a job offer. That will be a lot of that will involve actually a lot of work and responsibility, let's say, heavy responsibilities. But also it will come with stable income and good social benefits, let's say, this offer. Because of work, let's say, that you did, it might be another situation. For example, because of work that you did or you've done, you might earn for yourself a good, let's say, pension. Or you might open trust fund. You might decide to open trust fund around this time. Also, it's about health matter. If it's not a job or money, then it's about health matter. And if there is any sort of issues related to your health, or some planned surgeries coming up, or checkups, then those things will go extremely well. Do not worry, and the results will be very good, allowing you to actually achieve, the treatment will be good, and it will allow you to achieve desired results. On January 14th, Mercury, little planet of communication, it's a postman of our universe, bringing the news, like postman the letters, will move into your 6th house, again 6th house here, my dear Leos, bringing news. Mercury was retrograde on the New Year's Eve until 2nd of January. So 2nd of January, Mercury went direct. Being retrograde means moving backwards or slowing down, moving slower. So whatever was happening in your 6th house means job-related matters, your health-related matters. If some things were delayed, postponed, now Mercury is moving direct since 2nd of January, and coming to your 6th house on 14th of January will move forward those matters. It will bring energy to your job sector again. And Mercury is the ruler of your 2nd house, money house, and 11th house. It's the future, your dreams house. It most probably those news that Mercury will bring will be about your salary. It might be about also health matters. Let's say you've been going through some checkups and results might come up at this time. Or a doctor might call you for annual checkup or to tell you the results. Those results will be positive, because January in general is very positive month, my dear Leos. Or it might be that your friend can come up with help, and your friend might help you with work, because you will have a lot of tasks because of this energy in your work house, my dear Leos. Or your friend might recommend you like a good specialist. If it's about health, he might recommend you a good doctor as well, that you, let's say, looking for some specialist if you're looking for. Or your friend will make recommendations of you to other companies if you're looking for a job, But because of this energy packed in your job sector, my dear Leos, you will definitely find that job. On January 20th, Sun, the light of our universe, the light of our life, your ruler, my dear Leos, my warm Leos, will move into your 7th house, bringing to life, lighting up your romantic house. It's your house of spouse, business partnerships as well. Long-term relationships will come to your attention on January 20th. And the next day, January 21st, Pluto will follow the Sun and will move into your 7th house. But Pluto, unlike Sun, will not stay just a month there. It will position itself there for 20 years. Yes, that's not a joke, Leo. Pluto will spend in your 7th house 20 years. And Pluto coming to your 7th house will bring transformations, will bring change. Your relationships might be under, let's say, scrutiny of Pluto. Pluto is the planet of transformation, planet of subtle changes. It's planet of big money as well. And Pluto likes to give pressures, So, but Pluto makes us stronger. Remember that, my dear Leos. It might be that if you're starting a business now around this date, that business will last for 20 years. It might be that, and it might, return you very good money, because Pluto rules big money. Or if it's not business, then your relationships. If you are starting, or if you're getting married around this date, that marriage will last. It will stand the test of time. Pluto will make sure that it will, at least for 20 years. And Pluto itself, because it gives a little bit pressure, it likes to give pressures, but you know how to fight, my dear Leos. You will be fine with Pluto in your seventh house. I'm more than sure. And Pluto might bring you influential people who have power, who have big money, who rules big money as your partners. Seventh house is all about business partners and love partners. You might enter the circle of this kind of people who are, let's say, who has power. 23rd of January, Venus, planet of love, beauty, and money, moves into your, guess where, sixth house, adding up more energy to your sixth house, more activation, bringing amazing relationship with your colleagues, because sixth house is the house of work, and your colleagues will be sweet as sugar from 23rd of January, or because Venus rules money too, it might bring salary rise, or a one-time payment for a job done, let's say, or a project done. Project might close and you might get one-time payment. 25th of January, full moon of this month, my dear Leos, in your sign, in your first house, 5 degrees. So 27th July, plus or minus 5 days, born Leos will feel the most this full moon. Full moon is, about closure. It's about finishing up something. It's about putting an end to something, finally coming to conclusion, to result. So this full moon, in your first house, like a projector, it brings, like, it's putting light on you, shining on you, and it might bring an information about, in your house. It might be anything. Full moons or new moons in your house, it might involve any part of your life. You will be on the spotlight, my dear Leos. As an example, let's say you might end something that is might be like your relationship, or you might close business that will be actually hard for you to close or to make that decision, because this full moon will be involved with Pluto, and Pluto likes to give pressures. That's why business that you will have to close, let's say, might come with a hard decision, or same with the relationships. It might bring a last stop for your relationships, let's say, love relationships and business relationships. Uranus, planet of surprises. It's electricity planet, which is situated in your 10th house. On January 27th, will go direct. It was retrograding, my dear Leos, since the 29th of August 2023, almost 5 months. And now, finally, on 27th of January, it will go direct. When it's retrograding, it's moving slower, it's moving backwards, it's delaying things, and related to your 10th house, or postponing. And 10th house, it's a supreme position. 10th house is, is our highest house in our chart. It shows 12 o'clock, let's say. If you look at the clocks and find where is number 12, and that is your 10th house. It's the highest house in our chart. And here, Uranus is going direct, finally. You might expect your social status to pick up, let's say, pace, and let's say high profile position won't pass you by anymore. If it was like delayed, let's say your promotion, your salary rise or job offers, they were postponed or they were somehow changed. Now it won't happen. It will come to you directly, and people start noticing you, because Uranus, it's the planet of surprise. You won't even know that you are being valued at your work and in your industry. Or it might be, that it will suddenly bring news that you will be parents, because 10th house is about social status. You won't expect that, but social status, like, let's say you are becoming parents because your social status is changing to being a parent, right? Parent. Or let's say a sudden proposal that actually you will be happy about, or you will propose. And the next day, 28th of January, this is another amazing day. Note this day, my dear Leos, as in the heaven, on the sky, 3 planets will make beautiful connection that will give you amazing day. Those planets are Saturn in your 8th house, Jupiter in your 10th house, and Venus in your 6th house. These 3 planets will make a very beautiful, amazing connection. And around this time, your colleague, most probably a female, will make a gesture that will make you very happy and that you won't forget in your life. And that will give you another reason to be proud of yourself. She might be, let's say, promoting you to managers, or just admired of the work you do. or the job offer that you will receive might be with good social benefits and long stable income around this date. And on this day, on the same day, 28th of January, Uranus, planet of surprise in your 10th house, will make a beautiful contact to Mercury, planet of communication, and Mars, planet of action, both in your 6th house. You see, again, 6th house, and it might bring, a sudden news that your job will change or your just responsibilities will change in the company, let's say, but you will be happy about those changes. This was your horoscope for January, my dear Leos. January is an amazing month. If you have something to start, then do it now. All the planets gonna move forward, bringing more activity, more movement in our lives, and it's mostly about your 6th house, my dear Leos. And it will be an amazing month, and I wish you that you will use it if you need to start anything new. See you in February, my dear Leos. Bye.